completing paper 1 that I started yesterday. Thanks for subscribing. Question 3a. Explain 4 reasons why Samuel was against kingship. The demand for a king was seen as a total rejection of God because Israel as a kingdom was established as a theocratic nation when they were liberated from Egypt. The request for a king would make them to be like other nations, and this would mean that they lose their identity as a covenant people of God. Hereditary kingship would lead to opposition rule and dictatorship in Israel. Samuel foretold serious consequences which would arise from the establishment of kingship system. For example, Israelites would be enslaved. It would lead to rejection of the people of Israel, but Yahweh would not listen to them when they call on him. He would not respond. A weak king would get a chance to rule Israel and use leadership which will be hereditary. The people of Israel had rejected his 2 sons, whom he had chosen to be in charge. That is Samuel's sons. Question 3b. Give 6 failures of Solomon as the king of Israel. Married many foreign wives. Allowed worship of idols. He murdered his half-brother Adonijah. Taxed Israelites heavily. Built places of worship for the idols. Subjected Israelites to forced labor. Signed treaties with foreign nations. Sold Israel land to King Hiram of Tyre. He used more time to build his palace than the temple of God. Question 3c. Identify 6 factors that make political leaders to fall in their duties today. Inability to live up to the expectations of the electorate and to fulfill the promises made. Women leaders are discriminated against or looked down upon. Lack of training in leadership skills and poor public relations. Inadequate infrastructure. Insecurity or harassment. Ridicule from members of the society. Lack of forum to meet and address their electorate. That is a lack of communication to their electorate. Division and conflicts within and between parties. Inadequate funds to initiate development projects among politicians. Corruption in their dealings. Question 4. Various ways through which the Old Testament prophets communicated their messages to people. Lyrics, prose narratives, sermons, letters, for example, Jeremiah, songs, poems, lamentations, lifestyles, for example, in Hosea, miracles, for example, Moses and Elijah. 4b. 4 reasons why God punished the neighbors of Israel. Syria, to be specific, Damascus, had ill-treated the pregnant women of Gilead during the war with Israel. Philistia, Gaza, had sold their fellow citizens as slaves to Edom. Tyre, that is specifically Phoenicia, had exiled the people, or other nations had forgotten the covenant of brotherhood. Edom had plundered Jerusalem, killed its citizens and carried some into slavery. They were also ruthless. Ammon were cruel to the pregnant women of Gilead during war. Moab had mishandled the body of the king of Edom. Question 4c. Identify 7 ways in which Christians can avoid God's punishment today. Obeying all the commandments of God, preaching the good news of Jesus Christ to others, condemning all evils in the society, responding to God's call to serve others, responding to God's call to serve Him, showing love by assisting the needy and the poor, by using self-control and tempting others, being prayerful, worshiping God with sincerity, that is worshiping God with no hypocrisy, emulating Jesus by living exemplary lives, believing in the teaching of Jesus Christ, asking the Holy Spirit for guidance and protection, repenting their sins, forgiving others, preaching peace and reconciliation, holding fellowships to encourage each other. Question 5a. Describe the fall of Jerusalem and the exile of the Israelites to Babylon as found in Jeremiah chapter 39. Jerusalem was attacked and invaded by the Babylonians during the reign of King Zedekiah. Zedekiah resisted the Babylonian invasion. Israelites were buried by Babylonian. King Zedekiah and his court officials tried to escape to Rabbah but were captured by the Babylonians. Zedekiah's sons and the government officials were killed. Zedekiah's eyes were gouged out. He was forced to exile in humiliation. The city was looted, houses burned, and temple was destroyed. Israelites were taken to captivity in Babylon. Their land and city was given to the poor of the land. Question 5b. Why is Jerusalem regarded as a true prophet of God in the Old Testament? Why is Jeremiah regarded as a true prophet of God in the Old Testament? He was called by God to announce his message. He acted as a mediator between God and the Israelites. He condemned evils in Judah. He called the Israelites back to the covenant way of life. He was courageous and stood by the truth. His prophetic predictions came to pass. He received God's call and commands. Question 5c. Identify forms of idolatry in the modern society. Worship of money, worship of wealth, poverty and status, false religion and devil worshipping, obsession to sports and games, too much belief in science and technology as a solution to human problems, education. 6a gives 7 ways in which the aged prepare themselves for death in the African traditional society. They divided wealth among children. They blessed their relatives. They identified the one to inherit the family leadership. They made their will to be known. They offered sacrifices to the ancestors to welcome them. They reconciled with the parties they had differed with. He gave names of his creditors or even paid his debts. They interceded for the people's needs. They guided the community's customs and traditions. 6b. State the importance of priests in traditional African society. They healed the sick after identifying the sickness. They acted as counselors when they gave advice to people on issue of life. Others acted as priests by praying for the people, leading them in religious rituals, offering sacrifices. They drove away witches and sorcerers. They provided means of preventing misfortunes. They provided means of preventing impending danger. They also saw the future and warned the people. They saw the future and cautioned the people. Question 6a. Traditional African practices that lowers the dignity of women today. They practice female circumcision, polygamy, early marriage for girls, wife inheritance, taboos on diet, wife beating, ownership of land, ownership of property, being considered as one of the children in their communities. In some communities, they are considered as part of the property, especially after bride price payments. Did you understand? Kindly let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know what video I can look at tomorrow. Thanks a lot for subscribing and listening to me. God bless you.